Hello families, this week's scholars, we've been working on figuring out equivalent fractions through multiple ways, through fraction tiles, visual models, multiplication, division, and number lines. Scholars really struggle to figure out how to make an equivalent fraction on the number line. I'm going to show you what we do to think about this so you can support your scholars at home. Here's a sample problem. Partition a number line from 0 to 1 into halves. Use number lines to find two equivalent fractions for 1/2. Okay, so it says partition it from 0 to 1, find two equivalent fractions for 1/2. So first I'm going to create the number line to show 1/2. So 0, 1, 1/2. Okay, the first thing I have to think about is, where's my original fraction located on the number line? Okay, here's 1/2, right there. Then I have to think about, how can I partition the intervals, which is each part, to create more smaller intervals? Okay, well, the first thing I could try is I could try to partition each interval into half. Let me try that. So 1/2. So now I have to think, what is my new equivalent fraction and why? So my new equivalent fraction, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts in one whole, which means I just made fourths. Now I want to label it to see, what equivalent fraction did I just make? So that's 0/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. So I know that 1/2 is equal to or equivalent to 2/4 because they're at the same exact point on a number line, which means they must take up the same amount of space in a whole. Okay, I'm not done yet because it said find 2. So I need to think, how can I partition the intervals to create more smaller intervals? Okay, so I tried partitioning each one in half. What if I try partitioning it each one in a different way? So let me do another one. 1, 0, 1/2. So I already tried partitioning into halves. Why don't I try partitioning each one into thirds? I can partition each interval into thirds. 3 equal pieces on each side. Okay. So let me think. What is my new equivalent fraction? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal pieces in the whole. So I must have just made 6. Let me label each one to figure out the equivalent fraction. 0, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6. So 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4, and it's equivalent to 3 6. It's really important that scholars understand how to find equivalencies on a number line, because that's going to help them more deeply understand when we're trying to make equivalent fractions using just multiplication and division. Because basically what I just did was I did 1/2 times 3/3, because I partitioned each third into third, equals 3 6. Up here what I did was 1/2 times 2/2 is equal to 2/4.